Hello, good day everyone. Welcome to Let Review Academy Professional Education Review Series. Again, my name is Andrew J. Litratos LPT, and in this video lecture, we will be talking about CPD, or the Continuing Professional Development. Okay, so it's very important for us as professional teachers to have or to seek professional development activities. Okay, because CPD is no CPD programs. It's just a learning opportunities or activities for us to continue learning. Okay, because professionals as we are, teachers as we are, hindi kailangan, hindi ibig sabihin na teacher na tayo, will stop learning. Okay? According nga kay Paul Baltas in the lifespan approach to development, di ba? Learning is flexible. Learning is plastic. It can take place anytime and anywhere. Okay? And, you know, um, learning is a lifelong process. Okay? So, as long as you are alive, di ba? So, natututo tayo. Okay? Learning will only stop when you are already 6 feet below the ground. So, kasi buhay pa tayo, buhay ka pa, di ba? So, don't stop learning. Okay? Kahit na teacher tayo, we need to learn, continue to learn for us to be updated, di ba? Kasi lahat ng bagay dito sa mundo nagbabago-bago. It is subject for change, di ba? So, here in the Philippines, this continuing professional development, okay, meron na tayong batas dito in the Philippines, di ba? I know you are already aware with this CPD law, or the Continuing Professional Development Law, here in the Philippines. So that law was sponsored by Senator Antonio Trillanes, as well as Senator Francis Cheese Escudero. Okay, so sila yung dalawa na nag-sponsor ng law na ito. Okay, so kaya naging, and this law serves something like our basis, okay, in renewing our license. Kasi lahat ng this CPD law is not only applicable for professional teachers. So CPD law is applicable to all registered professionals here in the Philippines. At yung batas na yan, CPD law na yan, okay, ito yung tinatawag natin na RA 10912. Again, pag CPD law, or the Continuing Professional Development Act of 2016, that is RA 10912. Again, sino yung sponsor nito? Sino yung author ng law na ito? Si Antonio Trillanes at saka si Francis Cheese Escudero. So, CPD law, RA 10912, 2016. So this continuing professional development based on the law, okay, CPD now, okay, or CPD units, or CPD programs are now mandatory requirement for the renewal of professional identification card, or yung lisensya po natin. Okay, di ba? Di ba in sa professionalization act natin, law natin, 'di ba? There's hindi pwedeng magturo or makapag-practice ng kanyang profession ang isang teacher education graduate if hindi pa siya nakapag-obtain ng kanyang license. Okay? So if ever meron ka ng lisensya, okay? The validity of our license is just 3 years. Okay? So after 3 years, there is a need to renew our license for us to be, magkaroon tayo ng parang, magkakaroon tayo ng lisensya, magkakaroon tayong karapatan na ma-practice yung profession natin. Okay? Tapos pag hindi natin yan, of course, ma-late tayo ng renew, of course, magkakaroon tayo ng penalty sa PRC. So CPD programs, okay, for us to have CPD units na pwede nating ma-earn, okay, mandatory po yan. Hindi yan encourage, di ba? Kasi minsan, di ba, sa board exam, is it to are we obliged? Ganyan yung mga tanong, di ba? Pag encourage, hindi yan mandatory. Iba yung mandatory, iba rin yung encourage lang, kahit sabihin pa natin highly encouraged. So sa batas na ito, RA 10912, talagang mandatory po siya. Okay? Again, hindi lang po sa mga professional teachers. This is mandatory requirement for all registered professionals in the Philippines. So the CPD Act passed into law or lapsed into law on July 21, 2016. Okay? July 21, 2016, and it took effect on August 16, 2016. Mas madali tandaan si August 16, no? So again, so passed into law July 21, 2016. It took effect on August 16, 2016. So dapat starting August 16, 2016, if you have planned to renew your license, so pwede ka nang that time, so dapat uma-attend ka na, you are already seeking CPD programs na accredited ng PRC to give CPD units. And the implementation started on March 15, 2017. So on this day, if you are renewing your license, so ika-count, magsa-start na sila ng magre-require na yung PRC ng CPD units sa iyo, okay? For you to renew your professional license. So kailan nga yan? March 15, 2017. So these are the very important dates that you should remember under this law, RA 10912. Okay? So, CPD program. Okay, so CPD program tayo, no? Pero before that sa CPD program, dito muna tayo sa CPD units, 'di ba? Kasi pag CBT program, CPD program, CPD units, iba yung ibig na sabihin. So CPD programs, sila yung nagbibigay ng CPD units. Okay? So pag sinabi nating CPD units, these are the value, okay, of an amount of learning achieved from formal, informal, or non-formal learning, because CPD programs can be categorized into formal, informal, non-formal, at saka maraming iba. Later, i-discuss ko. Including the professional work experience mo, pwede mo yang magamit, di ba? Yung mga academic achievements mo, I mean, yung bang meron kang diploma na na-earn, okay, for example, you have graduated, you have finish your master's degree, pwede yan. You have finished your doctorate degree, pwede po yan gamitin. Okay? So, the credit units can be accumulated po to predetermined levels for the award of a particular qualification. Pag sinabi naman po nating CPD program, this refers to the set of learning activities. Okay? Of course, that should be accredited by the CPD Council, okay? Because CPD law, okay, it is an act, okay? It is the full title talaga ni tawag dito ni CPD law, okay? An act, okay? Ano 'yun? An act mandating and strengthening the continuing professional development program for all regulated professional, as well as the creation, okay, of the continuing professional development council. So dapat po yung mga CPD programs po natin, dapat po accredited po siya ng CPD council, such as yung mga seminars natin, workshops, technical lectures, subject matter meetings, okay? Kahit subject matter meetings pwede po yan. Non-degree training, lectures, and scientific meetings, pwede. About modules, tours, and visits, okay? This set of learning activities will equip you as professional with advanced knowledge, skills, and values in specialized or in an inter or multidisciplinary field of study. It could be also self-directed research and or lifelong learning. Okay? So here are the reasons. Okay? Ito yung mga reasons na nakasaad sa batas kung bakit napakahalaga ng continuing professional development program. Okay? So first in line, di ba? We have to enhance and upgrade the competencies and qualifications of professionals for the practice of their professions pursuant to the excuse me, Philippine Qualification Framework, the ASEAN Qualification Reference Framework at saka yung ASEAN MRAs po natin. So the CPD programs will upgrade our competencies, will upgrade our qualification. Kung ano yung bago, kung ano yung mga activities that can make us competent, okay, especially in the national level or as much as possible to be globally competitive, di ba? Hindi lang sa ASEAN, okay? So maganda yung mga CPD programs na yon. Next is napakahalaga ng continuing professional development program to ensure international alignment, okay, of what? Of our competencies and qualifications, okay, as professional through career progression mechanisms leading to specialization or subspecialization. So merong mga CPD programs, merong mga trainings, meron pong mga seminars na para sa isang particular na specialization. Okay? So it will train you, okay? It will give you advanced knowledge, more sophisticated knowledge about your specialization, as well as it will make an alignment, okay, sa mga competencies and qualifications required, okay, by that particular specialization. Okay, i-align lang yan sa international competencies. For example, yung biota natin, yung Biology Teachers Association, di ba? So, of course, in international, then meron din yung mga competencies at saka qualifications for all the science biology teachers in the whole world. Okay, so yung biota din ng mga organism, magkakandak rin yan sila ng mga seminars at saka trainings, okay, that will align the competencies and qualifications of the Filipino biology teachers at doon sa mga doon sa international competencies and qualifications na yun. Next is ensure the development of quality assured mechanisms for validation, accreditation, and recognition of formal, non-formal, and informal learning outcomes, including your professional work experiences and prior learning. Okay? Next po is ensure of core competencies and development of advanced and new competencies in order to respond to national, regional, and international labor markets. And as of now, there are a lot of CPD programs offered po na ngayon sa pandemic tayo, diba? Maraming mga webinar, okay, that will something like will give you an advanced and new competencies, or it could be ma-maintain lang yung mga competencies, or meron ding mga bago, 'di ba? Na ma-update yung sarili ninyo, 'di ba? So marami yan. It could be regional, national, at saka mga international na mga CPD programs. And lastly, to recognize and ensure the contributions of professionals, okay? Para talaga na di ba, palagi nating sinasabi to develop the full potential of our students. Tayo rin, di ba? The CPD Council or the CPD programs also aims to develop our full potentials as teacher. 'Di ba? So tuturuan tayo ng mga bagay, for example as teacher ngayon, 'di ba? There are many CPD programs, mga trainings about module writing, 'di ba? So para bang tinutulungan ng mga CPD programs ito yung mga teacher, 'di ba? Sa panahon nito na maka-contribute talaga, kasi si teacher hindi nagtuturo ngayon talaga. I mean, hindi talaga sa physical classroom nagtuturo si teacher, 'di ba? The mode of delivering our instruction is mostly modular distance learning, online distance learning, 'di ba? So for online naman, meron din naman tayo mga CPD meron tayong mga trainings, meron tayong seminars, 'di ba, in conducting and online classes, 'di ba? The online classes practices, the pedagogy of online teaching, 'di ba? Ganun, at sa module writing meron din. Okay? So, of course, for us to uplift the general welfare, economic growth, and development of the nation. Okay? So, as what I have said, the CPD programs can be categorized into, first is we have the formal learning, just like formal education, 'di ba? So when we say formal learning, this pertains now to educational arrangements such as curricular qualifications, okay? And teaching learning requirements, okay? Nag-aaral ka talaga, okay? Because formal learning takes place in education and training institutions, of course, recognized by relevant national authorities, by CHED, by TESDA, by, di ba? Marami. And which lead to diplomas and qualification. For example, nag-master's degree ka, di ba? Kumuha ka ng doctorate degree, meron ka ding mga training sa TESDA na pagkatapos after you have finished the course or the set of learning activities, so you will have or you will obtain a diploma on that. So pwede po 'yan, okay? So yan yung tinatawag dito na formal learning, mga CPD programs, and it is counted yan. Okay? Counted po yan. Next is we have the non-formal learning. Di ba? Sa DepEd ngayon, meron tayong mga non-formal learning. Di ba? So, pag sabi natin non-formal learning, so this is the learning that has been acquired, okay, in addition or something like, or as an alternative, okay, to formal learning. So ibig sabihin, it could be structured, okay, kasi addition siya, it could be structured, or it could be made more flexible because alternative lang siya, di ba? According to educational training and arrangement. So yan po yung non-formal. Okay? So next is letter C natin, informal learning. Okay? Ito naman yung kind of learning po that occurs in daily in our daily life. Okay? In our daily lives. So this can be assessed through recognition, okay? Ito yung sinasabi natin kanina, validation and accreditation process, okay? Which can contribute to qualification. Yun bang sa function kanina or sa reason ng CPD program. So next is we have also self-directed learning. Pwede rin yung self-directed learning. Meron din yung CPD points. So ano yung self-directed learning? When we say self-directed learning, these are the learning activities such as online training, lalo na ngayon, di ba? So marami talaga mga nagsa-self-directed learning. Merong mga online course, merong mga massive diba? Mga open online courses, merong mga survival group, merong sa mga TESDA. There are a lot of online learning courses. Yung iba meron pa talaga silang mga CPD units. Okay. Again po hindi po lahat ng ina-attendan natin merong CPD units. Make it sure, mag-a-announce man yan sila, di ba, na merong CPD units yung program or yung activity ibibigay nila. Again, pag self-directed learning, these are learned activities such as online training, local or international seminar, attend ka ng mga seminar, mga non-degree courses, institution or company-sponsored training programs, and the like, which does not or did not undergo CPD accreditation, okay? But may be applied for and awarded CPD units by respective CPD council. So, merong iba na hindi na sila nagpa-CPD accreditation, pero pwede siya, i-apply mo dyan. So, magde-decide po sa CPD council dyan. Meron din pong iba na directly talaga naka-state na merong CPD. So as long as you're attending seminars, webinars, local, international, pwede po yan mag-count CPD points, okay, or CPD units under self-directed learning, okay? So meron tayong mga pa-online learning activities, okay? So pag sinabi natin online learning activities, ito naman yung structured siya. It could be structured, okay? It could be also unstructured learning initiatives which make use of the internet and other web-based information and communications technology tools or communication. At saka professional work experience. Pwede din po. Okay, now dito tayo ngayon sa tanong na ilan ba yung CPD points na kailangang i-earn, okay? Or when will the requirement of CPD units for the renewal of professional identification card start? Okay, di ba po? 2016 po siya, di ba? 2017, okay, nag-start na yon, di ba? Na-implement na, okay? So, for the period of, sa mga nag-renew ng license from July to December, this is according to the IRR of 20 17. Okay, IRR 2017 in compliance to the CPD law or the implementing rules and regulations of the CPD Council. Okay, in compliance with the CPD law. So, if nag-renew ka, okay, baka labas na sa board exam, if nag-renew ka July to December 2017, okay, at least po 30% po sa required, okay, minimum required the credit units or CPD units, I mean, for the profession, pwede po siyang tanggapin. At least 30%. Okay. 2018, okay? So noong 2018, lahat ng nag-renew 2018, dapat minimum lang makuha 60% of the required CPD units for your profession. So again, magbe-base lang po tayo sa ating profession, professional teachers. At saka 2019 onwards, 100% na po. So lahat ng nag-renew ng license nila, 2019 onwards hanggang ngayon, dapat po kung ilan yung minimum required na CPD units, yun po talaga. So 30%, 60 sa 2018, 2019, 100%. Okay? So tanong, ilan ba ang kukunin natin na CPD units para maka-renew tayo ng license? Since 2017, 30%, 60% sa 2018, 2019 is 100%. Kasi po ang dapat po talaga makuha, okay, this is based on IRR 2017, ang dapat po na CPD units para po makarenew tayo ng license is 45 units. Okay? So what is 30% of 45? So around 15. Okay? So sa 2017 need ng 15 para makarenew ka. So January to December 2018, 30 units. January 2019 at saka hanggang ngayon 45. Okay? 45 units po ang kailangan. Okay? So ito po yung matrix natin of CPD activities. But again po, meron tayong IRR 2019. Later po, merong update po tayo. Okay? Hindi na po 45 units. So later. So dito muna tayo sa matrix of CPD activities. Okay? So actually you can download this one on the internet. Okay? Tingnan lang muna natin yung mga importante. Okay? So ito yung sa professional track, okay? These are training offered by accredited CPD providers, okay? Ito yung mga programs or mga seminars na offered by accredited CPD providers. It could be face-to-face or online. So if you are participant, okay, so 3 units po siya per hour. So okay, ito pala, sorry. Pag participant ka, so the approved credit units for the program. For example, the CPD program, for example, sa PAFTE, di ba? Usually last year, sa PAFTE 2019, sa annual convention nila is merong 15 CPD units yon. So if you are one of the participant or one of the attendees, okay, so kahit ilang oras pa yon, so you will gain 15 CPD units. If you are one of the resource speakers, trainer, demonstration teacher, so 3 CPD units per hour. Okay. For example, whole day, 8 hours. So 8 times 3, so 24. So you will have 24. Okay. So next is panelist or reactor. That's 2 CPD units per hour. Facilitator, if moderator ka, 1 per hour, 1 CU per hour. Sorry. If you are a monitor, twice the number of the approved credit units for the program, diba? So times 2 yan. If in-service training, okay, in mga in-service training, okay, yung mga inset, okay, maximum of 20 CPD units for a 12-month period, okay? So 1 year po period, maximum of 20 CPD units po yun or a fraction thereof upon completion. So magdedepende po yun, okay? Basta maximum niya 20 units for 1 year. Okay? So pag hindi umabot, so pwedeng i-divide yan, okay? Fraction lamang po. So next is, wait lang po. Next is for the academic track, okay? Academic track, ito yung mga under sa formal, okay? Formal learning. Okay, so for master's degree po, so full credit, so need po full credit units. Therefore, natapos mo po, okay? Compliance period upon completion of the degree. So, full credit units, okay? Pagtapos ka po ng master's degree, you will be given automatic full credit units, okay? So, ano po yung kailangan na proof? University certification or your diploma, okay? University certification or diploma plus transcript of records. It should be authenticated copy. So ipapa-authenticate niyo po doon sa school. If you graduated doctors naman, full credit units. Then, the same full credit units, additional full credit units for compliance period upon completion of degree. So, full credit po siya upon completion for candidacy of compliance period. So, if you are candidate, for example, PhD candidate ka po, ibig sabihin hindi ka pa talaga total, so full credit na po yan. Then you will have additional full credit upon completion of the degree. And the same lang po yung proof na ipapakita for master's degree. For professorial chair, okay, if you're a chairperson, okay, in a particular university or an organization, for example, for ethics committee ba, pag ganyan, so you will have 15 CPD units per year. Diba? So, napaka okay na yan, 15 CPD units per year. Yan na yung minimum required. Need mo lang certification of grant or appointment paper. So postdoctoral diploma, okay, 'di ba? Tapos nag-doctorate tapos meron ka pang another, 'di ba? Or nag-law ka ba, ano, kahit anong mga postdoctoral mga studies. So you will have 10 ano ba CPD units, okay, per year. At saka meron din fellowship grant, ayan. So highlight ko lang yung mga mahalaga. So next is self-directed learning. Okay, ito yung mga training offered by non-accredited CPD providers face-to-face or online. Dito na ngayon yung papasok yung mga past seminars, di ba? So yan. If you are participant, so credit units for the program as evaluated by the CPD Council. So mag-a-apply ka for self-directed na mga CPD program. So participant ka, depende po yan sa evaluation nila. So ang kailangan, certificate of attendance with number of hours. Okay? So ilan po yun? Okay? Ilang number of hours yun, then seminar program and list of participants. Ang daming kuan. Certificate of attendance with number of hours, dapat naka-indicate, seminar program and list of participants. Next is resource speaker, trainer, demonstration teacher. So that's 3 CPD units per hour. If you are panelist or reactor, so 2 CPD units per hour. Facilitator, moderator, or coach, that's 1 CPD unit per hour. If you are accreditor, example, accreditor ka ng ISA, ISO, PACOCOA, PAASCO, okay? ASCCAA or ASCAA. So you will have 10 CPD units per visit. Per visit po yan. Okay? So mga inset din natin, mga in-service training. So maximum of, this is self-directed ha. So maximum of 10 CU or CPD units for a 12-month period or a fraction thereof upon completion. Yan po. So meron din po tayong productive scholarship. Okay? So program training module, curriculum guide, resource materials development, that's 5 CPD units per module. Ayan, di ba? So yung mga module writers natin dyan. Technical paper or research paper, okay? So yan, if you can, especially if nakapublish talaga kayo sa journal, international journal, so you will have 5 CPD units per technical paper for published paper. Okay? So you can download the criteria for this one sa guidelines. So article published in a referred or peer-reviewed professional journal. Pag author ka po, okay, for multiple authors, divide the CPD units equally among them. Okay? For local na mga publisher lang is 10 CPD units and 15 CPD units for 15. So if meron 3 kayo, tapos international, so you just divide it. So meron kang 5. So pag ikaw ay isa kang peer reviewer, so you will have 2 CPD units per article. Okay? Yung mga book, okay? Book, pamphlet, or monograph of author ka yan. 20 CPD units for single author for pamphlet. Okay? Less than 100 pages. At saka 40 naman, single author from book more than 100 pages. Okay? So these are the major areas of CPD activities po. Okay? So usually professional development tayo, 'di ba? Madalas, okay? Yung natin. So for professional development, yung coverage area niya, yung mga technical, 'di ba? So the minimum units required 40. Okay? 40 po siya. At saka ethics. Okay? Ethics po, dapat meron din po tayong ethics. So ethics, values, and attitude, 5. Okay? So total 45 units po lahat based on IRR 2017. So professional development plus ethics. So dapat 45 lahat. But meron po tayo nagpalabas yung PRC, okay, ng bagong implementing rules and regulation, amending, okay, some portions and guidelines of IRR 2017. So ito na po yung ginagamit natin ngayon. CPD is still a mandatory requirement po, okay, for renewal of the PRC ID of all registered and licensed professionals. So there is a significant decrease in the number of required CPD units. So from 45 po, 15 units po na lang every 3 years. So if you will be, after taking the exam, mag-taking kayo, kukuha kayo ng PRC license niyo. So you need every 3 years 15 CPD units. Hindi na po 45, 'di ba? Sa 2017, 45 po 'yon. Ngayon po, 2019, up until ngayon, 15 units every 3 years. So meron pong exemption. Okay, meron pong exemption. Una, those professionals working overseas. Okay? However, they need to provide proof such as valid certificate of employment or overseas employment certificate duly approved by POEA. Okay? So exempted po sila. Next, dalawa yung exemption. Ikalawa yung newly licensed professional. So for their first renewal cycle, 3 years after obtaining their license. So for example, 2019, kagaya ko 2019, okay, I was registered December 2019, mga 1 week or 2 weeks ata after the release of the results of the LET. So I registered myself in the roster of professional teachers. So mag-expire po siya 2022. Okay, so I will be exempted for having the CPD points or units para ma-renew yung license ko po. At itong exemption na ito, it will last until the end of the transition period. So nagkaroon po kasi ng transition period kasi meron pa mga kailangang tapusin, meron pa mga kailangan i-organize, okay? At saka hanggang ngayon po is patuloy pa po. Okay? Especially ngayon na pandemic. Okay? So 15 units po kailangan i-required pag newly licensed professional, exempted po kayo. Okay? For example, mag-take kayo ngayong September, by God's grace, kukuha kayo ng license. So upon your first renewal of your license, so you will be exempted from the requirement in terms of CPD units. Okay? As long as we are on the transition period. Okay? Ayan po. So I hope that you have learned something today about continuing professional development. So next video lecture. So I hope to see you in our next video lecture, and we will be discussing another topic, and that will be on the next video lecture. So again, thank you everyone, and thank you for watching and listening. Goodbye for now.